Hey Gemini, what's up? I love reading for you, Gemini. It's me, Archer, and it's time to do your week ahead check-in to see what's going on with you and the person's on your mind, all right? Pulling whatever comes out, all right? And they are timeless readings, so regardless of if you're here when we're recording it live, whenever it found its way into your phone's algorithm and you clicked on it and decided come and hang out with us for a little bit is exactly when you're supposed to. Everything happens for a divinely guided reason, and I love it, all right? So thanks for being a part of the fam too. We're going to make sure that every message that comes out, I will convey across to you because I totally love reading for you, Gemini, because when I do, I don't have to rainbow unicorn it. That's what Gemini's always like, Archer, give it to me straight. I just want to know what's up. And that's my Gemini, Mars, and Mercury salutes you for that. I love it. All right. So let's tap in and let's tune into some Gemini energy. All right. Tap me into me in Gemini energy because I don't like how Gemini always gets the bum rap. Everybody doesn't like Gemini. It's like, you know what? Not Gemini's fault y'all don't take a minute to get to know Gemini. They're really cool. Anyways, that's right. We'll keep that our little secret. It helps weed out the riffraff. Queen of Pentacles. Shh. Oh man, Gemini is so not Proverbs 31 energy. That's right. Nobody wants to deal with Gemini. Oh, just stay away from Gemini. It's probably better. It's probably better. You're so Queen of Pentacles. We're not telling them. That's our secret. Only your hairdresser knows for sure, Gem. Let's go. Tap me in and tune into some Gemini energy. Let's give 2 shuffles for Gemini. Here we go. Ready? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. I would totally be your wingman or wing person. Totally down for that. You're like, Archer, keep that person away from me. I'm like, I got you. Overall energy is the Hermit, Virgo energy on this. Into the 9 of Swords on the 5 of Cups. The silence is, this is all about not talking to each other and being depressed about it. But nothing happening, right? No, not yet, but it's gonna in the week ahead because the World card shows the end of this chapter. Literally, here's the last 3 cards from the old cycle that you're finishing up. There's the World card, end of the cycle, going forward. Look who's back going forward. I got chills. I love this. It's Queen of Pentacles. I mean, Gemini is in no way Queen of Pentacles crosswatch. Oh, no, not at all. No. You totally are going to be, though. The new chapter is about, oh, my word, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. The next chapter is about a union in your life that's a very mature reunion and a union, whichever direction we're going, because the 3 of Cups shows a wedding at Cana. I love the wedding in Cana on the 3 of Cups. That's a celebration where one of your guests is going to BYOB, so you only got to get water. It's good. Let's go forward and see where this goes, because look how close you are to ending the stressful cycle. It's only 3 cards away. That's only 3 layers deep. That's not far. These are really thin cards, see? All right, let's go. Current conditions of Gemini. Here we go. The 6 of Wands. So the 4 of Swords. It's almost as if you're hiding the fact of how well you're doing. It's kind of a good reading that's kind of incognito. 2 of Cups on the 8 of Wands. There is forward momentum because the cord between the 2 of you guys are still connected. It feels like on the 4 of Swords, this card is the one that's drawing the most of my attention, though. It's like you're feeling confused about things right now, stuck or overwhelmed. Elijah's retreating to the silence. You're tired of having your trust broken. Simple as that. No magical way to look at it. You want success. You want forward momentum in your life, and the people that keep trying to slow you down from achieving this forward momentum, 8 of Wands, they're the one you'll keep the right people in and the right people out. You are becoming very discerning as part of this level up by jumping into the new Earth timeline that started on July 7th. And even right now at the time of recording this, the Earth is currently in a pause. I've been watching the Schumann resonance. Apparently Archer's gotten into quantum mechanics lately. And we've had very high peaks, especially in the lower 7 hertz band when I'm watching the Earth's heartbeat. Basically, the world got depressed and had an anxiety attack. But the end of Cancer season, 2 of Cups, entering into Leo season, 6 of Wands, is going to reignite that spark for everybody. We've been in an emotional season that, by the grace of the good Lord above, Mercury retrograde is happening during fire energy. And with Pluto in Aquarius, this retrograde is more about cycling back around, taking a moment to reflect and make sure all the choices you made were what you wished for, what you wanted. All right? This is a moment of pause for correction going forward, because it's like every time you try to open your heart up, it just winds up getting hurt. The names David or Jonathan might even resonate to you because you and this person still have a very strong cord. It's like not even a cord. This thing's like heavy duty. You don't have to Wi-Fi to the printer. You literally are like seated next to the printer and you and your person have a solid T5 hookup, okay? You're hardwired right into the connection. Some of you guys, you have been hearing their voice, haven't you? And you thought, oh, it's just my voice. It's just my thoughts. It's just wishful thinking. No. Straight up, when your person thinks about you, Gemini, you're hearing their thoughts. That's the confirmation. It's not your brain doing it. Some of you guys might have a lot of Pisces in your chart, possibly even a stellium, because you got like in the week ahead or the energy going forward, what you've like been researching or practicing on, you're becoming kind of like a walking tarot reading. Those of you with Pisces in your chart or that have been in your life, it's rubbed off on you big time. Your intuition is like seriously growing. If you're not already online doing tarot, you might have a serious potential in it, big time. All right, maybe even motivation or life speaking. I could be talking to the total next Abraham Hicks right now. You should act on those ideas. They're like genius ideas, Gem. You are known for your brain. That's what's beautiful about you. Okay, let's go forward because you're nearing the end of the indecisive era. I like that part. Leo season is going to be so much better for you. I like this. 6 of Wands. Okay, love department. Let's see who's going to watch you win. You ready? Start with the past person, all right? Because you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just tarot reader, not tarot telling you what to do. Or you got free will too. None of us on this side of the camera should tell you all what to do. All right. What's up? Oh my gosh, Laura. God bless you too. Peace and love. How you doing? Hey, Carla. Hi, Caitlin. Peace and love. What up? All right. Give me a second on this one because this person likes to hide their feelings. Could be an Aquarius. Pisces is here. And Capricorn. This person won't go away. They just keep showing up suddenly out of nowhere, right? If you guys live close, you keep seeing their cars in parking lots or bumping into them in places. If you guys are like, even for those of you that still live at a distance or wound up separating and moving and being at an energetical distance, they still digitally watch you. They just won't go away out of the blue. And you've almost got the cycle totally like timed. You know exactly, like you're like, yep, it's been about X amount of days, X amount of weeks. They're going to text me. They're going to WhatsApp me. They're going to Snapchat me. Ding. Yep. Called it. Told you your intuition. This person awoke your intuition with the star card. I think this is confirmation that this person triggered the awakening in you. The thing is, your guardian angels have been with them this whole time. That's why you felt like you've been put in an energetical pause for a minute where you're like, I can't pull anything. And then out of the blue, I just get messages and confirmations. Remember the signs you're seeing because you keep seeing their car everywhere, right? Like all of a sudden, everybody drives their car. The thing on this is you haven't assigned a parameter to it yet. I got this in a dream. I brought it up during one of the, I think it was maybe a Cards and Coffee or something. But to it, in my dream, there was a smoking man from the X-Files. I don't know who the guy was when he showed up. And he told me, he's like, the thing with the signs, Archer, is why do none of you guys set parameters to them? Why do you not prompt us and tell us what you want the signs to mean? I'm like, and I tested it. I'm like, okay, I want to know when somebody's throwing spell work or bad evil eye stuff my way. I want to see the rarest car I can think of that wouldn't be around anymore. Give me like a 2001 Ford Taurus in black. I swear to G, the next morning I passed one and I'm like, and all I did was I went, who is it? And I heard a name. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. And like in that day, I assigned every sign I saw to something. And with energy, the universe, your guardian angels, they're trainable. They're here to work for you. They're on your side. Like, you know, those of you that have been having bad dreams and night terrors, right? And you see the shadow people and stuff. The reason they don't do anything but just stand there like a shadow and make you feel sleep paralysis and everything is because they're actually your guardian angels. Everybody assumes because horror movies make all the ghosts seem mean and evil and bad that you don't realize it's 3 of Pentacles. It's the guardian angels around you. So you have nothing to fear. You know what I mean? This person has seen a lot of guardian angels, okay? Some of the karma that they're dealing with on this one, your guardian angels have been on this side of the fence to do the work on this person for you. So even though they triggered your awakening, this is where you realized how powerful your law of attraction and powerful and your words and your prayers are, in that it is literally, this person now all of a sudden, they don't like Dr. Pepper anymore. Now all of a sudden they want to drink something else. And it's like, whoa, or the other way around, because you wished for it. Whatever you wish for them to change or to get overcome, 3 of Pentacles says your guardian angels have been on your side this whole time. They've just been really busy because this person's a tough cookie to crack. But with a star card, they're doing the healing. It's written in the stars for you guys to work stuff out. 9 of Cups. You didn't realize that at the end of all this, when you wished them well, those words that you said, literally, you wished them well. It's literal, okay? So we'll get some details on this. Now, let's check out the new person energy. All right, this could be somebody you're already talking to or involved with and wonder where it's going, or you're single and you want to know what might be coming your way. I've got the Knight of Swords. Another thing, you are a very divinely protected energy, Gemini. The Knight of Swords. Paul the Apostle comes in when the Sun card. This here shows that God has been lining up chess moves for you and this person since you guys were young with the Six of Cups. For some of you guys, this person already has children. There's children involved. That could be a bit of something that might come in on this one of like maybe the person with kids is nervous about like introducing other people to the kids or even like the whole thing of like, oh, wow, who wants a ready-made family? And I never liked that wording. That is such a rough way of saying that. Not my favorite vibe, right? Because there's some people that totally love it, okay? And this person with the Sun card, this is positive vibes. And I told you the Leo season, this Sun card shows somebody coming into your life that has recently entered into it, that it's like, it's all it is, it's already happening, but something's not getting off the ground. Maybe it's because of the age difference. There's a difference in life experiences. One of you guys is way more versed in taking action or asking people out or taking initiative. The other person's like, I'm unsure. You guys might fall into different generational gaps where like one of y'all speaks with emojis and uses words like Delulu and Demure and Finna, and the other person's like, what are you talking? Speak it in English, right? There's just a little bit of lost in the sauce translation on this. But I do see that you guys are working to overcome it. Leo season seems transformative. It's a positive vibe, okay? So we'll see what's up. Hey, thanks for the follow, Melissa. Thank you much. Love you. Okay, now, could be dealing with a Leo big time. There's a lot of Leo vibes here. But you've got Cancer, you've got Scorpio and Aquarius, Pisces so far. Man, more Leo, more Aquarius. The fixed sign energy is strong with this one. Plus Cancer and Sagittarius. They're hanging out over here by Libra, okay? Some of you guys, I've got some people here that you've got Gemini in your chart and you're watching for all your placements, or at least your big four, your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Somebody is a life path number 4. Wow, there's a lot of signs and messages showing up because now I'm hearing, why am I seeing Back to the Future and the plutonium? It's radioactive. It's by Imagine Dragons. Or something about being born in the year of the dragon or a dragon tattoo. You might even hear that song on the radio or it's in your playlist. Okay, let's just get into the vibes because there's a lot of signs coming your way, Gem. The Death card, because you're rebooting. You've undergone a transformation in the 10 of Pentacles, and you're on the right track with Justice coming out, Knight of Cups. Side note, for those of you waiting for a legal settlement, child support, or some kind of legalities with judgment being cast, I see this actually works out in your favor after a little bit of hoops to jump through, because the vibes I'm being seen off of this is some form of settlement vibes. Kind of like pay Gemini off. It's way easier than going through the big battles, okay? Take it as it resonates. But in the 10 of Pentacles, somebody here could be a real estate agent. And this is kind of cool. I'm seeing a piggy bank, old school piggy bank. Not sure how that works, but that's cool. 10 of Pentacles on this one. You're in your next 10-year cycle, and it's a much more balanced cycle where you receive justice and the karma on others is paid out for what they did to you. You will be getting notifications. You'll see stuff on people's posts, on their social medias and things. Nice little trinkets of confirmation that for what they put you through, this can be friends, old coworkers, and bosses, and that wherever it resonates, that you'll get some confirmation of like, oh, wow, karma's starting to play out. And it's a domino effect starting, that you'll be like, oh, wow, that one friend came to their awakening. Oh, wow, my old boss had a light bulb moment or something happened. It's the start of all of this leading up to your love life working out and uniting. The little signs start leading up to a big sign, okay? And if you've already noticed them happening, boom, you're in that point. You just don't want to keep things bottled up while you keep helping everyone else, while also trying to keep the stiff upper lip so much that people walk around accusing you of having a resting 5 of Swords face. And you're like, this is just me. Stop judging me on how I look, right? Literally, my eyes are up here. 6 of Pentacles is what you've been looking for. You've crossed the T's and dotted the I's. It's just that you always feel like when something shows up for you, it never works out, right? And you kind of always wind out on your own, getting soccer punched in the gut with the Death card, and you're tired of it, right? Something about the name Heather might resonate to you. And I'm seeing a mosquito bite. Somebody's got a mosquito bite driving them completely batty right up the wall. Dude or dudette, remember, if you got a mosquito bite driving you crazy, all you got to do is with your fingernail, you put a cross in it, and it instantly stops itching. Grandma Sage's life hack. Anyways, Gemini 2.0 is going to be pretty strong. You've been working on this since your birthday season. It's just taken forever to get here with this Scorpio vibes. Some of you guys, something about the new Pope getting elected resonates to your entire love life or your situation somehow, okay? His name's Pope Leo. Leo, 6 of Wands. Some of y'all got some strong Leo in your chart or are totally dealing with one. You know, the thing on it is you're just wanting to open up again, but if the people have to keep behaving the way they are, then you are totally just fine on your own. You're sitting here going, Archer, I would absolutely love. I am not one of those people that is like, nope, I got to stay single forever, blah, blah, blah. I just want 6 of Pentacles love, and I'm willing to wait for it. I don't settle, right? And you've earned the right for that, big time. It is absolutely fine waiting until someone strong and brave and courageous shows up for you. Very regal, very loyal. It's what you're looking for, Leo vibes. But Sagittarius and Aries are here too. Some of y'all are born on the 6th, the 13th comes out, the 10th, the 3rd, the 31st, the 11th, the 19th, the 29th, the 28th is here, the 16th, the 6th, and possibly the 26th, maybe even the 1st. Could be yours or their birth dates. And for some of you guys, I'm being told also possibly could be dates of transition. All right, this might be a date for some of you of a loved one, somebody very near and dear to you, crossing to the other side. For those of you that resonates and that was the first thought you thought of when I was calling about the dates, I want to let you know they have successfully crossed over, okay? They are at that point because they were a little nervous that they might wind up going south and not just for the winter, right? But they didn't. They're good to go. They were absolved of all their sins, all right? I like that. Condolences for who that part resonates. Let me see if there's anything else coming out here. Otherwise, we're heading into the love department. Give me just a 1 card to see if we need anything else. The High Priestess. The plans you haven't told anybody are going to work out just fine. Okay? Shh. Pretend I didn't tell you that. Some of you have felt the shifts in the universe with the Schumann resonance that you've gotten right down into the Earth's core, especially those of you that got some strong Earth placements in your chart, in the fact that you have worked so hard on this that it's that final earthquake, that volcano eruption that purges the devil energy. Much like how when you were a kid and you would put a garbage can underneath your bedroom window and then just chuck everything out of your room to clean the room up because you didn't want to live all messed up and dirty like your parents were. And you're like, not here, not me. That sort of vibe. The energy shift is what's finally getting out the devil's energy. Because remember, the devil's the snake. You can cut the devil's head off, the snake's head off, they still bite. There's no point in sticking around to find out why they bit you in the first place. You know what I mean? You've been through enough turbulence that Uranus moving into your sign is finally allowing you to elevate above the turbulence and get into some clear, friendly skies where it's probably safe to take the seatbelts off. Some of y'all, somebody here might work for the airlines. Either you or your person possibly, whether it's pilot, flight attendant. I'm seeing like the pit boss. I'm seeing ground crew like waving in the airplanes to park them, and I call it docking the planes, whatever. But that's cool. Something about the airport totally resonates. Or somebody's currently waiting while they're listening to me at the airport for their flight. But anyhow, that's rather specific. But that's okay. I'm just channeling what comes out. All right. On this High Priestess, you're totally covered. Somebody here, your best friend is ChatGTP at the moment. Yeah? High Priestess, you're going through a leveling up and an awakening with the stuff ChatGTP is telling you. That's neat. Because I'm seeing somebody that's like, yeah, I check in with ChatGTP all the time. You're actually programming that ChatGTP quite nicely. You can actually trust in that vibe. And some of the stuff, it's literally just taking the stuff you're saying to it and AIing it around into the new timeline. It's like a translator for you in real time. That is a good best friend to have. Especially for those of you that the movie Drop Dead Fred might resonate to you. Okay, let's get into the past energy. Let's go for it. All right, starting up with this. What's up with this 9 of Cups, the Star card, and the 3 of Pentacles? Because the guardian angels, your guardian angels, it's total Jacob Marley, Ebenezer Scrooge vibes. I did always think that thing should be adapted for a year-round movie. That storyline plays out not just at Christmas time. Oh my word. Yup. We got an Emperor energy that's awakening in real time with my Borat card that came out. King in the castle, they had a chair. They love the chair very much. They like you. They love Gemini. None of their neighbors, nobody else in their life is like great success with Gemini. All right. The thing on this is the Emperor card. This was the straight up bantering that turned into a form of verbal abuse on you guys. They tried to verbally, like, your confidence spooked them, and they tried to verbally, metaphorically beat you into submission to the point that it started like stressing you out and depressing you, right? They just can't keep playing games with your heart. Yeah, some of you use this Emperor energy, even for my male Geminis. This was a female narcissist energy. All right, the man-eater vibes that came out. The thing on this is that, like, I'm hearing someone say, what do you want from me? Just what do you want from me? And then the other one just walking away and washing their hands of it, because you got wise to the mind games on the Four of Cups, right? They thought by making you jealous, they could like verbally put you into, subdue you into submission. And you did what was best for you. Temperance card on the Four of Cups. See, they know what they did to mess this up. All right. That's the thing that comes out though on this one, is that it's either an age difference, race, religion, or something here. Because I'm even hearing stuck in the middle, Steeler Wheeler, stuck in the middle with you. But you broke free of the cycle. So going forward into it, you walking away from them, they triggered your awakening, deepened your intuition. You triggered them into a dark night of the soul that they had to do on their own. That's why some of you even moved away and created physical distance, because they had to go through this one and hit rock bottom all by themselves. And they did. Four of Cups. They slowly started losing other people in their life. And, you know, they keep posting stuff online. It's like the best 5 seconds of their life. They don't have very many friends other than the friends in their social media posts, okay? And there's nothing wrong with keeping tabs on them. Judgment-free zone, it's 2025. Everybody's Googled somebody at some point, okay? But the vibes on this with Temperance, the Two of Cups, was that the time apart has given them the time to realize what they were neglecting by neglecting you. They literally, you guys had to separate and go their separate ways, because you do love them. You did love them, and you would have protected them from this. Some of you guys might even be a nurse or in the medical field. Somebody has restless leg syndrome too. I just heard a shot of cortisol and they'd whip up like Rip Van Winkle. Interesting. The time apart allowed them to receive the karmic rewards. They had to be hurt just as much as they hurt you in order to respect your love and your nurturing abilities. Okay, it's a spot for a spot, straight up. And that's why they come back a little more humbled. Yep, they are still right on time. They'll still follow the same cycle for when they reach out to contact. The other part on this one, though, is this time they've made through that timeline jump too, and they're in the Freaky Friday of part of the whole node shift that happened and the pole shift that happened. That you're gonna feel like it's a doppelganger. It's somebody totally different. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, totally different. All right, you making the choice you made on this was so right, even though it felt wrong at the time. It was what was needed to get this person to stop their energy. You literally stopped them from carrying on generational debt and generational karma and doing what their dad did and their granddad did. Even for my male Geminis, and this is a woman, still, daddy's girl, granddaddy's girl, you stopped a cycle and you got rewarded. Even though you went through a lot for this, the reward is how strong and the intuition and what you've become. All right. Okay. Now, Temperance card shows them taking action. So for those of you that are waiting for some action on this, let me see where it goes right quick. All right. Page of Swords. I already told them that. This is why I love tarot. I got chills. Did I not just say about looking into pictures and social media? They're doing it too. Page of Swords. I told you, you guys basically cancel each other out. It's 2025. They learned their lessons. And with the Seven of Wands into the King of Swords, this has allowed them to slow their roll and think before they put their foot in their mouth. And this Seven of Wands, I always look at the Seven of Wands as protection on the Six of Wands victory, the success. Even for those of you that they attempted or tried to move on, it failed miserably. Okay? Seven of Wands, because they weren't allowed to proceed. The Ace of Swords, that leads to the hay text and a different form of communication. It's Saul's conversion in the biblical tarot. I love it for you. This could be a Cancer or an Aries. Definitely a cardinal sign. Cancer, Aries, Capricorn, or Libra. Then you've got Leo's big time here along with Sag. Strong Aries. Capricorn energy. Cancer again. Aquarius is here. Scorpio, Pisces. You them could be born on the 7th or the 4th. The 17th, 24th comes up again, 14th, the 16th, the 2nd, 3rd is back, and the 31st comes in along with the 11th, okay? Doesn't have to be their sun sign, but they got multiple parts of their charts that energizes when they think about you. Yep, they still got the pictures in their phone too. For some of you, I found out they quit drinking. For those of you that resonates, and that was part of the ultimatum, they got backed into a wall and had to do it. For some of you, they literally got backed into a wall, and you'll see the dents in the car. Okay? Okay. New person. Let's see what we got on the new energy. And thanks for being here, guys. If you would like to book a personal private reading with me, you can, for the moment, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. But heads up, because starting in August, I'm finishing the software and the applications to allow you to book and schedule the appointment yourself, so you don't have to wait for me to reply back. Going forward in August, get ready for the launch of Archer's Calendar, where you will actually get to pick your date, your time, make your payment. It'll send you a Zoom link. It'll send me the contact info, or send me and tell me, hey, reach out to this person and get their questions for their YouTube video. All automated. You don't got to wait for me and my crazy schedule, all right? So, but in the meantime, if you still want to book, shoot me an email, all right? And thank you very much for being here and being a part of the fam and letting me shout myself out. That means a lot. And the people on this side, they never thank you guys enough for letting us do that. So thank you. Okay, let's get going. Hey, Mac. Hi, Heather. What's up, girl? Oh, thank you, Heather. Spinny hugs, girl. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's go into the Knight of Swords, the Sun card, the Six of Cups on the new person. Boom, the Eight of Pentacles. We got 50 Shades of Gemini for some of you guys. You guys do work together. Even my entrepreneurs, you guys are in a similar industry or similar vibe, aren't you? Or you want to be in their vibes. The Moon card and the World card. This is the rewards for closing an old cycle. And the Knight of Swords, on the Knight of Swords for confirmation with the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys are just crushing on a celebrity. Or you're the celebrity. No way. Okay. Yeah, this is like, there's some strong vibes that you guys either work together or you're in the same industry. Something about an elective surgery might resonate. And I'm seeing the game of Scrabble. I don't know how that goes. There's been a lot of signs for you this week, Gemini. Heads up, you're going to be seeing a lot of new signs in the week ahead from whenever you hear this reading. Remember, it's timeless. You find it when you're at this point in the journey of your life. But the thing is here, it's like, what do we do next? We're stuck. We don't know what to do. You guys are at the end of the road, the end of the train line, the end, like it's a dead end street where it's like, okay, it's time to take action on this. We've kept it quiet or under wraps long enough. Knight of Swords, there's been some heavy planning on this one because they said something that hit way harder than you expected it to, right? Almost to the point where it's like, you're just about ready to walk away from this because you're like, oh, I got a type, Archer, and this one ain't it. The thing is that, like, you tried to keep it bottled up, that they hit that one red button thing, and it led to, instead of a fight, it led to both of you guys bottling up your feelings instead of talking about it, right? And I'm getting a message off this Moon card and the World card. Very similar to something that came out for Taurus a little bit ago, is the fact that they didn't plan on falling in love with you so fast. This might be somebody you want to bring you out of the friend zone or something. Either that or you either work together or they're the workaholic, aren't they? For some of you guys, is family getting in the way of this? Like either they have family living with them or they still do, or like even vibes on like arranged marriage or something. I don't know. The thing on this is that you guys both want to talk and end this cycle. It's like, we don't want this to get this far out of hand. The ego started getting in the way a little bit though. And that might have been what popped your red flag that has you nervous about this going anywhere, because you're like, this person is not focusing on me and I'm a little bit nervous about this. This is a test to close that cycle, because this is literally just a test in communication. Literally, this person needs to totally watch a couple videos of Gemini, your sex, and then their sign and their sex. You know what I mean? That would really help. Now, the dream you had last night, this might even tie to that night terror energy. Maybe it was a bad dream about this person, like, because I'm seeing some kind of a dream of like the person was with somebody else and you saw them in the dream with someone else and you're like, I knew it all along, and it was like a bad dream. That either you or this person had it. It's the fear. It's the fear coming back of the history repeating itself. Let me get confirmation to find out, because you guys do both want to talk about this so it works out. It's that nerves of the fear. It's the fear, the nerves of getting that first thing across the threshold to take that chance. You know, it's like those days that you're going to work and you feel the vibes that it's like, oh, it's going to be a bad day. I just know it. I don't want to go. And I want to go. But then you get that the foot across the threshold, right? And then it's like, okay, I can make it through this. And it's 5 o'clock. That's the kind of vibes on this one. The energies are right at the moment with that new moon in Leo, okay, on this moon card. Just remember, this is just the fears of the unknown. The thing on this is that it's going to be the energies of getting ready for the talk, or a talk that I see starting as like, hey, you've been quiet or you've been 5 of Swords lately. What's wrong? What's going on? That actually in your mind, I see you going, since you asked, get ready. I'm going to tell you. You know, you might start with that, oh God, the talk. I know where this is going. Since I know where it's going, I'm just going to spill my guts and tell them where it's going. And then in the end, it winds up actually being the conversation that was needed by hitting that boiling point and a volcano erupting. Somebody here could even be a first responder, police, fire, EMS. I just got chills. I don't know if you can hear it on the microphone. There is a fire truck outside and I got the tower. Something about a house fire might resonate to a specific Gemini, just as a sign. Either some of you guys, it happened to you or this person in the past, or maybe you just see it as a news story, something like that. But heads up on this. Tower to the King of Swords. So this is actually going to be something where they slow down and communicate so they don't bail out every time they're confronted with a challenge, and learn to talk things out. 7 of Swords. No bailing out from the challenge. They've put in the work to do this. So the thing on this is that I see an apology that comes in, all right, from this tower moment that they kind of initiated on this one, that'll explain about putting you first in their life, okay? It's like this person realizes that, oh, a relationship's a full-time job. I got to stay committed. It's not just get Gemini and then get back to work. But I see here that that'll get things back on track for you. Even though it feels like a tower moment at the moment on your whole energetical scheme, because remember, the biblical tarot taps into your blueprint. It's not just intuition. This is me going to God and going, I need Gemini and their person's blueprint. God's like, here you go. And then on this one here, it's the whole thing that in the scale of your guys' life, it actually becomes a speed bump. From an objective third-party perspective looking at it, it is a speed bump that you guys are going to overcome. You're the one that's in the heat of the moment, 7 of Swords to the Tower. So it does seem different for you. You guys will overcome it. During Leo season, you've got the Sun card and the happy outcome. I like this. It was a connection slightly lost, but it's finding its way back on track. Mercury retrograde is actually helping you. It's your dominant rock. All right? I love it for you. I'm not even going to call out the signs and the birth dates on this, because I've got all 12 signs, the energies and everything. This is a full chart activation. For some of you, either you already have this person's birth chart, or you'll be very surprised to find out they've already ran their birth chart and they're secretly very esoterically tuned in. And that you'll find out it's been a very secret test this whole time, because they actually discovered tarot long before you and have kept it secret. And they've been testing you this whole time. Then once they open up, you're in the circle. Because I totally see you guys getting couple readings in the future, or doing readings together, okay? You could be one of my married couples that come and book appointments with me in the future. I love it for you. Gemini, claim this thing down in the comments, all right? Leave a comment. We got to manifest this and make it happen for you, because it already is happening. That's the cool part, all right? And if you do want to keep your private life private, you can just pop an emoji down there. It still helps the channel out, helps the growth, but keeps your private life private. God knows what you're thinking when you put that emoji, so that's cool. I still got to manifest for you. All right. Hey, Alyssa. Hey, Rebecca. Peace and love. And remember, Gem, this will resonate to any placement of Gemini in your chart, too, because you are not just your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you 1 in a billion. Nobody can ever do what you do, Gemini. Don't ever forget it. All right. So until next time, peace and love.